Hello and welcome to Slapendipity Hobos of Happy Slappy Town. I am Eric, who you can call Eric, and with me is my co-host, Devon, who you may call Gibby.
Hi, everyone.
Now, isn't that a satisfying tie-in and the loop is complete? I
Because you
introduced
did. You did
I
my
didn't say the
intro.
number, it's episode 97.
Woo! That's 6-7 upside down and backwards almost.
Uh, yeah, I guess it is. That's a bigger stretch than Mr. Fantastic from the Fantastic Four. Reed Richards, there we go.
There
You
we
know
go.
what's a even bigger stretch?
Like when a cat wakes up first thing in the morning and it has to go like, ooh, big stretch. And its spine bends in a way that you feel like if it was your spine, it would break.
Um, I think Reed Richards could stretch that far, at least. I think I could also
Is Reed
do that stretch
Richards
and
a
be
cat?
fine. Yes.
Cool.
No, the bigger stretch is stretching forward into the future and figuring out what we're pulling from it. What goals? We're talking about
Goals.
goals.
Like in a sports game?
Things we want to do, activities, bingos, if you will.
Oh, bingo's a sports game.
Bingo's not a sports game.
Have I ever told you my traumatic bingo story?
I don't think so.
Okay, let me tell you my traumatic bingo story.
Okay.
When I was in high school, I went to hang out with my high school girlfriend, and her parents had a like for their work, it was like an office field day, so like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people were like doing this thing where they all I don't know, it was a big office field day.
Oh,
Kids and parents and
okay.
games and volleyball and whatever, and there's a bingo thing.
Huh?
And it was like, okay, everyone gets a bingo card, and if you get one row in bingo, then like you win money, and if you get the whole bingo card full, then you win a lot of money.
Alright, sounds good.
So I won the lot of money.
Oh, because you got your whole board filled up?
I got my whole board filled first. I think I've like blocked some of this memory out just because it was so annoying and embarrassing. But it was like, okay, I'm not even like really supposed to be here. And so I get the money, I'm like, yay. And I think I can see that her mother is like livid by the situation. And so the
Mm,
way I recall is I tried to give her the money, and she was I was being nice, like, here's the money, and she was like, no, no, you won the money. But
yeah.
then expected me to still give the money or something. We had gone out for food beforehand, so I'm like, oh, here's the money that like you spent on my food. And she's like, okay, I think my girlfriend also won money at some point. Um, but yeah, I could just tell that there was an anger there. I didn't know how to handle the situation.
So, this person's family had like a business event, brought family and spouses, let's say, I think that's fine of a word, to this event, and then a spouse, aka you, won a butt ton of money at this event, and they were like, well, how dare you?
Yeah, that's how I remember it going down.
I mean, this is why you keep your business and personal lives separate, you know? Just
And that's why I
don't
don't
bring
play
your
bingo.
family. Well, come on. You tried to play bingo last year, and by golly, you're gonna play bingo this year.
That is true. I will be doing bingo New
New
Year's
Year's.
resolutions. Heck yeah.
So for anyone who did not listen to previous episodes of, I have no idea what episode we listed it on, last year I came across a thing that was like a bingo board of goals, and instead of New Year's resolutions where you have like one big like, oh, I'm gonna lose weight as my New Year's resolution, um and then you like do that for maybe a month, and then you stop, and then you feel sad about it, and then you're like, what happened? um The idea of the bingo board is that you give yourself a lot of goals, big or small, and you specify the crap out of them to help make it easier to attain. And then you can try and get a bingo. And if you get a bingo, you have a little win on the inside. So that's what we're doing. And that's why
Yay.
Devon will play this bingo, and he's fine because he won't win money, just self-satisfaction.
Yes, but what if I'm self-satisfied by money?
Don't. Simply don't.
Okay, I'll throw away all my money. Thank you, Eric.
You're welcome. So, a little sneak peek reveal is you were struggling with your bingo board, as you did last year as well. But yeah. I, like a good, ready podcast host, have my bingo board done. So,
okay, so like, I'm sorry, but so what you need 24 things for the bingo card, right?
Yes.
I racked my brain and made a huge list.
Okay.
And got to 16. And I'm like, this is absurd that I need to come up with so many more.
8 more, even.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And yeah, some of it is, like, how many freebies are you giving yourself?
None.
You should give yourself a couple freebies.
Okay, there's one freebie. Okay, I have 2 freebies.
So,
one of them is finish the bingo card, and one of them is go to 50 movies in theaters. Those are almost certainly going to happen.
That's
but
like
I have
a
no
movie
other
a
freebies.
week.
Yeah. I usually see more than one movie a week.
Wow. So for some of my freebies, it's like to make and eat homemade pizza and, what do you call it? Butter chicken and naan bread and dim sum, because I eat out too much and I would like to be better in the habit of cooking. So I will just make food for myself that I like, that I probably would have made anyway at some point in the year. And then you know, and that's fine. Not everything, I think, on the bingo board can be this grandiose 5D goal. You need your little wins, too. Like last year, I had going to a corn maze. I didn't do it, but it was there, and it was small.
Do you think you're going to corn maze this year? How many holdovers? Did you do holdovers?
I did a few holdovers.
Okay.
I could say those now, or I could just run through them all.
Yeah, you run through yours, I'll steal a couple to finish mine out.
Okay.
And then we'll see.
So, create and maintain a dental hygiene plan. Cook and eat pizza. Make a scrapbook from Japan. Start going on walks more regularly. Experiment with jewelry, such as rings and clip-on earrings.
Ooh.
I've
been telling you to do that kind of stuff.
Take singing lessons. Remove bumper stickers from a car.
Okay.
Go bouldering again, possibly not necessarily like weekly, but maybe like a monthly thing. Create and eat butter chicken and naan bread. You'll lose weight. That's one of the holdovers, and maintain losing the weight. Clear my like graphic novels and manga backlog, like not the books, because there's I don't know if I could get to books. So it's just some of the easier things to read. Be a game master for a tabletop role-playing game. Blank space. Hang out and deepen my relationship with friends. Go to the movies just one time. That is another freebie of mine. Create and eat dim sum. Create and maintain a skincare routine. Regularly have meal prep. Go mini golfing. That's basically replacing the corn maze. Get a job in this mystery skill that I'm trying to acquire. Get a different job for the monies. It was like a side thing. Let me tell you. It's a bit of a tangent, but basically, see if I can become the speed date master.
Okay. I know what you're referring to now.
Go to the gym regularly. Sell Myrtle the van. Go camping without Myrtle the van. And use my night guards regularly. Because I grind my teeth at night and I just it sucks using them, but I must.
Have I told you my teeth grinding story?
I know. Did you grind them to perfection?
So I used to grind my teeth, and it was really bad, and it was negatively impacting my gums. Mm-hmm. And my dentist person was like, you should probably wear one of those, like, mouth guard things.
Yes.
And I remember you're supposed to, like, bite them and boil them and, like, all that stuff to get your tooth shape.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get them from the dentist, or you can just get the cheap ones, and so I had a cheap one, and I hated it. And I was... The day I was boiling the tooth guards to then put it in my mouth and chomp them, I was in the second to last level of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Okay.
Came out. So I have this strong memory of, like, when you're in, like, the weird city and you're, like, flying around and you're fighting Xehanort, and it's, like, it's before you go to the final world. But it's, like, a big flying battle.
The Keyblade Graveyard?
No, before that. Like, right before that.
The weird floating city. Was a Disney
World
level?
Floating City. No, I don't think so.
There's
anyway.
Scala at Kylam, but that's after.
Sure, that sounds right. So I was vaguely, or maybe it is after, maybe you're right. Weird Floating City. So I have just this very strong memory of making my teeth biting on this mouthguard thing while I was fighting Xehanort. Anyway, so the conclusion of the story is that I just stopped.
With the teeth or the game?
With the teeth.
What do you mean you just, like, you spit it out?
No, I just stopped grinding my teeth. Like, I just got good. For a while, I would just always have my tongue in between my teeth, so I couldn't grind them, and I started carrying my jaw differently, and I just beat it. I beat teeth grinding.
Alright, well, screw you too. My teeth are like 10 years ahead of the rest of my body in terms of age, because I grind them so much.
That's rough, buddy.
It is. So yeah, were you inspired by anything of my bingo board? Do you want to have questions for it, or should we just dive into yours?
Okay, well, let's ask kind of the questions we asked last week. So, what do you think is going to be the easiest?
The food, because I already like food.
What do you think is going to be the hardest?
Selling Myrtle, probably, because I can't control that one. That's one of the things I think for bingo as well is it should be something that you can control. If you have things that are determined on other people, that's not really, you can't control that, and then how do you complete it, so forth and so on. However, it's not totally out of my control, so, I think the hardest things outside of that, though, is going to be just creating and maintaining routines and losing weight.
Yes. Yep. Some of mine require you doing things, so you better get on them.
Bruh.
Okay, so Eric, easiest, hardest. What do you think will be the most fulfilling?
Fulfilling, you say? Fulfilling. What an interesting question. Probably none of them? I don't know.
What? Why are they on there? What do you mean?
I don't know, like, part of the habit ones, if you will, my teeth, the skincare, the gym. I'm just like, oh wow, I should really take care of myself because I'm starting to get up there in the age of the world and all that. But it's not like I'm gonna be like, oh boy, I'm going to the gym every Tuesday. I feel so fulfilled. I don't know. Yeah,
But you don't think you'd
shrug.
be fulfilled hitting your weight thing, learn like singing lessons? Oh my god, those sound like very fulfilling if you're like capable of doing that.
I
Like oh my
mean,
god, at the end of the year if you can sing, that'd be so cool.
I can already sing though.
Ooh, let's hear something. I sang
That's
last week.
okay.
It's your turn. No, no, I sang last week.
No, no, that
You kept
that,
in
that
me
was
singing
all
last week.
you. That was
You
all
kept that in.
you. I
You didn't
said
have
to
to keep it in.
Vamp, I'm not singing for no one. You can't make me.
The only person you're singing
Um,
for is yourself. That's so beautiful. That sounds so fulfilling, Eric.
um, yeah, I, I, I don't know. I think it's fun. I don't know if I'd say it's fulfilling. Fulfilling is like I think it like is in tandem with like achieving something and you're like, yes, and pride and all that, and I just don't engage with pride. So
Okay, well, hold on. Let's unpack this. I'll be
well, I
therapist Bibby for a
don't know.
second. The difference between fulfillment and pride. Fulfillment is wonderful and pride is bad. I think that there's a way of separating those in your mind to find like happy pride versus like bad pride.
I mean, sure, it's not a black and white and too much of one thing, etc., etc. I don't know. Um, I think fulfilling's just like a weird way to think about things. Like if I deepened my relationships with my friends, like feel more connected with people. I'd be more emotionally in tune, presumably. I'd probably feel good about myself because I did the thing I wanted to say I do, and I'm like deeper into a community, and I guess you could say that's being fulfilled. I would feel fulfilled from that. Would I put it like that? No. No.
Interesting. I think you need a better relationship with fulfillment.
Um, I think it's just the word itself.
Okay,
I don't
it's
know
like
why.
calmness, being at peace. It's not happy. It's not happiness, right? Fulfillment is like when you're grandma, you're the grandmother, and you're
Uh-huh.
sitting around on Christmas, and all the youngins are happy with their presents and exciting and running around, and you just
Yeah.
fold your hand in your lap, and you smile, and you're like, I feel so whole and fulfilled, and my soul is so at peace right now. If I died right now, I would die happy.
Isn't that
That's fulfillment.
isn't that being content?
I feel like content's a little more neutral. Fulfillment is a little more positive.
Really, I would say content is the more positive one.
What? Content is just like, this is fine. I'm cool with
No,
this.
content. Yeah, content is like I have lived my life in a way that I'm at peace with.
Content is like at the start of a movie when the hero's like, no, my life is fine. You know, it's like Bilbo, right? At the start of The Hobbit. He's like, I like my life. And then someone comes in and is like, no, no, no. You might like your life, but you're not being fulfilled. And fulfillment is the end of the movie when he's back to sitting in the same spot he was at the beginning. But now there's like angelic music playing in the background or a happy piano. He's gone from contentment to fulfillment by overcoming a challenge.
Mm, maybe.
That just gave me a new bingo. I'm so happy. Or a new square.
Yeah. I'm curious to hear what yours will be, but in the meantime, any other last minute comments, questions, thoughts, or concerns on
Well,
mine?
we did hardest, easiest, most fulfilling. Um, I don't know. Do you feel like this board will be easier than last year? Like are
I
you're
don't
entering in. You're
know.
like, hey, you didn't get bingo last year. You're gonna get bingo this year, right?
Okay, part of me not getting bingo last year is just because of how the squares fell, which is
Excuses.
and it's not excuses except for the Kalimba one. That one I could have gotten me bingo, and I just chose not
Oh my
to.
gosh. I'm
Um,
probably I'm not going to generate my board until next year. And then I'll cross off what I have, as opposed to like trying to get bingo, if that makes sense.
you'll generate your
So like if I generate my
what?
board right now and I hang it on the wall and then I cross off stuff as I do it, I
Yeah,
might be like, oh, I'm only going to do this to get bingo. Whereas if I do a scatter shot and do as many as I can to try to get bingo, I won't know if I win until next New Year's Eve.
but then you could just make the board so that you have bingo.
No. I use a random bingo generator on mine.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with purposefully trying to get bingo, though. That's kind of part of the point of the bingo board.
Okay.
You know?
That makes sense. Yeah, it's like when people say, oh, if you have a whiteboard and you put your goal on it every day, it increases your chance of doing it because of self-manifesting or whatever. So I guess that makes
Yeah.
sense. I could print out my bingo board.
Um, I don't know if it'll be any easier because a lot of these are like routine based of like like my dental care is fine as of right now, but it's not great. Um, do I brush and floss twice a day with the mouthwash twice a day with the I don't know whatever else fancy gizmos and gadgets? No, but do I brush my teeth
Huh.
twice a day? Yeah. Do I floss all the time? No, flossing is
Yeah.
evil. It's good. It's good for you. You should
You should get
floss.
a water pick.
Maybe I should.
Water picks
And
are great.
this is partially why I include create into it because like yeah, I have heard about water picks, don't really know that much though, but no, I don't like normal flossing, so
Yeah, yeah.
um so in some ways I think it'll be harder, but I feel like I gave myself enough easy ones, like creating the scrapbook from Japan. I've kind of been thinking about more and more recently. Or like trying to accessorize with jewelries. Um, just some like fun, casual stuff. So I think
Good to hear.
perform at least similarly, if not better, than last year's bingo. I don't think I'll do worse.
That actually makes me feel uplifted. I am so glad to hear that.
Which part?
Oh, that you feel like you'll do better this year. I'm like, that's inspiring. That makes me feel warm and tingly.
I'm so glad I could give you the warm tinglies on the inside.
Me too. I hope everyone at home also feels the warm and tinglies on the inside. Like, but maybe you'll listen to this and you'll make your own bingo cards. If you guys made your own bingo cards, obviously you can like, you know what I'd love? I'd love if you guys emailed us at slapendipity@gmail.com with like your bingo cards. Obviously, censor out things that are like way too personal. Um, but I feel like this concept that you introduced me to last year, Eric, is quite good for the idea of self improvement.
Mm-mm.
And just general contentment. I'd love if other people shared, even if you're just like, hey, I made one, either in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube, or by again emailing us at slapendipity. All how do we haven't talked about our email in a long time. There's no double letters, so slapendipity. There's no double letters next to each other. One P in the other place, one D, all that fun stuff.
Yeah. Slapendipity at gmail.com. And you can even just be like, here's a spread. Here's like a sampling, if you will. Here are 3 goals of the 24 that I put on. And you could make a smaller bingo board, I guess. It doesn't have to be a 5x5. You could do a 3x3 to get started if it helps.
Heck yeah.
So all of that being said, Devin, what do you got?
Okay. I have 24.
Oh,
I was
well, that's
thinking and I took one inspiration from you, and I came up with one as we were yapping.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna have to censor a couple of them, but
Okay.
I think it's pretty good. Okay, number one, finish the bingo card.
Yep.
Heck yeah, already crossing one off. It's only January
12th?
14th? Well, when they're
Well,
hearing this, 14th. Eric, how
12th,
dare you?
14th,
How dare you
18th.
peek behind the curtain?
I don't
What
know
are you
what you
doing,
mean.
Eric?
I'm just bad with numbers.
Okay, number two, 100,000 subs on one of my individual YouTube channels. I have a feeling that I will do this. Hit 199 pounds. That's my weight goal for now. Clean, organize my office and bedroom. This means everything in my room and my office have a place. They are away. It looks neat and tidy. You can just walk in and do the things that you're supposed to do in those living spaces. There's nothing like on the floor. There's nothing you have to step over. It's just that I will do both. I will be... So last year I released my 36-hour-long video about Five Nights at Freddy's The Fazbear Frights books. This year I'm going to be doing the sequel series, which is called Tales from the Pizzaplex. And it's actually significantly shorter. It's only 2/3 the length of Frights. So I will be doing that this year, and I should be able to finish it this year. I should finish it around June if I do weekly releases starting the next few... starting sometime in February, should be done in June or July. So it's the same kind of thing, where do all the books and then have a big compilation video at the end. So that'll be my big project for this year. See 50 movies in theaters. Last year I did 30, was on my bingo card, and I did that very easily. I destroyed that goal. 50 is a little more challenging. 50 is the kind of thing where in December I might be like, oh man, I only saw 46. I got to go out of my way to watch 4 more movies. So this one's this one has a chance of not happening. So that's why I made the number so high. It's it's easy to do. I expect to do it, but there's a chance it might not.
All right.
Actually, before we move on, I'm so sorry. You know what I want to do? I want to see how many I've already seen this year.
The year just started.
Well, no, we're exactly 2 weeks into the year. How many movies have I seen in 2025 so far? I got to open my Letterboxd.
In 2026.
In 2026. Oh my gosh, yes. I've seen, not counting Stranger Things, which was New Year's Eve, so it doesn't count at all. I've seen 3 movies in theaters in the last 2 weeks. So it's been 2 weeks of being 2026, and I've seen 3 movies. So I'm on pace.
Wow.
Okay. Next step in my book. So a couple minutes before we started recording this today, actually, I finalized my synopsis. So I wrote a book. I've been talking about this for the entire length of the podcast. I wrote a book. I'm now at the stage where I'm sending it into agents, which is a stage I've been at before, but with a not as good draft of the book. So what you do when you send it into agents is you have to write a little plot summary, which is kind of like the thing you'd see on the back of a book. You need to send in the entire first chapter, and you need to send in a synopsis. And a synopsis is the summary of the entire story with full spoilers. And that's to give the agent the idea that, you know where the story is going, it's finished, you know how to do a 3-act structure. Mine's a mystery, so it's I know how to weave the clues in and out. So that was something I had not had pre-made, and so I had to make it, and then I had to get a bunch of people to look at it and give me pointers. So I've now finished the synopsis. Obviously, I had the first chapter done. And so today or tomorrow, I'm going to be submitting it to an agent. Typically what people do is they'll send it to 5 to 10 agents at the same time. I found one who I really, really like. So I'm going to send it to her first. And if I get a no, let's manifest this. Let's use the 0-point field right now, because I won't get a no, right? Right? Say it with me, Eric.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 100%.
She's going to say yes.
Yes.
Yes. But if for some horrible reason she doesn't, I'll then probably send it to 5 at the same time. But this is my number one, and so I'm just going to send it to her at first. So the goal on this would be basically get an agent. But let's say I send it to a bunch of people and I keep getting rejected. That might make me go, okay, well, I need to rework the story. So the next big step might be just another draft. So the bingo space is just next big step in book.
Sure.
Dating, which is either going on a speed date once a month / whenever they're available, because again, there's not one in January, which really sucks. One of our friends recently said that they had good luck with Hinge. They did pay for it, so I'm starting to think that maybe I should do Hinge and like pay. Or one of our other friends has a lot of luck with Facebook dating, which is free. So I might do free Facebook dating, and then if that doesn't work, pay for Hinge, all the while doing the speed dating stuff.
I don't know, man. I don't know. We can get into that at another time.
Mm-hmm. 0 point field, Eric. It's gonna work. We got to be positive. Okay, next one is one of the ones I have to censor. So I have a big project coming this year that I haven't even started, but there's a fire burning inside me that I need to make this video. And it would be quite long, not 36 hours. But this is how I felt when I was making my 9-hour FNAF video, where I'm like, this is my destiny. Like, I am making this. I love it. This is happening.
Mm-hmm.
So this video would be going up on my main channel, so it's not FNAF related, nor is it Chris Chan related. And I really want it to happen, hopefully before the summer, but who knows.
Okay.
But I will not be announcing what it is. You don't even know what it is.
I know what it is.
Doing that. Nope, different one.
It's that other one. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Let me just ready for the hint.
Yep. Okay.
Ribbit.
I don't know what that means.
No one does.
Ribbit, like a frog.
Hey, that's all I'm saying. Maybe it's ribbit backwards. Maybe it's Tibber.
Tibber.
Maybe it's some type of anagram. I'll never tell.
Okay. There is a... You know what? Never mind. I'm not even going to say that. Next one's a holdover from last year, which is beat all the video games I am in the middle of. So Xenoblade Chronicles X, which I've been playing for over 2 years now. Now I'm in the middle of Pokemon Legends ZA, as well as Metroid Prime 4, and just like all these games that keep coming out. So I don't want anything that I'm currently in the middle of to still be in the middle of by next year.
Sounds reasonable.
There can be games that I haven't started yet that I'm in the middle of, right? Like, let's say I start Donkey Kong Bonanza in October and I don't finish it by January 1st. That's totally fine. I just want to be done with the games I'm currently playing.
Right. Everything as of now that you are in the middle of.
Yes.
Got it.
And then same thing with TV shows. So I want to catch up on the shows that I watch regularly that I'm not done with. So
like Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yep. Just started season 3. I haven't even finished season 2. Doctor Who, which I'm a season and a half behind, but also the spin-off behind. The Simpsons, which I'm a little behind. The new King of the Hill season. I have not watched so for me, I count like Marvel and Star Wars as like just a big clump. So like Star Wars, I need to finish Resistance. For Marvel, I need to watch the entirety of Ironheart and finish Marvel Zombies. So like it's just like Star Wars and Marvel are also in there. Good luck. But yeah, just be caught up with my TV shows. The Walking Dead. I need to finish The Walking Dead. The next one. Okay, so the big video that you do know I'm making because we filmed a bunch of stuff for it in Japan. The one that I don't need to finish for another 2.5, 3 years. Right. I want to make significant progress on that, which could mean finishing the script, which hopefully means finishing the script.
Okay.
I'm currently projecting it'll be about a 30-hour video. Just based on the stuff I have to cover. Another one I have to censor, there's a video that I'm going to be getting out April 1st. It's my April Fool's Day video. Sure. I'm sure I will be able to finish it. The question is, can I finish it before April 1st while also getting all of my other stuff done? So that one has a deadline. It's a deadline, April 1st. And I will not be announcing what it is publicly. One of the video games I'm currently in the middle of, I'm giving this its own separate category because you need to help with it. Oh? Me, you, and George need to finish Life is Strange 2.
Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, you know, it's like...
we're like 2/5 of the way through. We can do it.
We just need like that one weekend where you just
Just
rent
need
a
to lock
cabin in the
in.
woods.
Exactly. I want to go to a convention. I don't currently have plans to, but I also meant to go to Comic-Con last year and didn't. So hopefully I can go to Comic-Con, but I just want to go to a convention.
Fair, fair.
I've been going to church every week for the last couple months, and so I've missed a couple. So basically I want to continue doing that, right? Where it's like I go to church every week unless something comes up.
Sure.
I have a bunch of Pokemon cards I need to open. So I buy them as they come out because they get scalped and it's literally impossible to find them unless you buy them like the 5 seconds after they're released. And so I keep some to sell in the future, which is not scalping. It's very different. That's investing. And then there's a bunch I'm going to open to put into my collection. And I usually get a giant backlog of them. And so what I want to do is a Pokemon card opening stream where I get all the packs and I put them on my desk and I point the camera at them and I live stream while I'm opening them. And it's going to be exciting and fun. I'll probably have to have other people in the call to like talk to chat and stuff. But that's a thing that I'm planning to do in the next few months. And I really want to do that.
Okay.
In the same sort of category, a mix of the last two, actually. A mix of going to church every week and doing a stream about Pokemon cards is I want to stream at least once a week, maybe twice a week. I want that to be part of my YouTuber-ness, is doing live streams once or twice a week.
Whoa.
Within reason.
All right.
I have a bunch of... So the same way I invest in Pokemon cards, I also invest in Lego sets. And I've basically reached the maximum capacity my house can hold for Lego sets that are in the box. And so I've been selling them on eBay because I have an eBay store. The thing is that the longer you wait after a Lego set retires, the more valuable it gets. Because they're off the market and you can't buy them anymore. So I'm sort of at the point where I'm FIFOing it. So it's like the stuff I've now had for 5 years, I need to sell on eBay so I can then buy the stuff that's coming out now so I can then sell it in 5 years and like keep making the profits. So I need to sell enough stuff that there is room in my house to buy the new stuff that is also an investment and I start profiting.
Okay.
You and I and a bunch of our friends played mini golf last year, and we filmed it. We do that every few years. We have a major mini golf tournament, and I have all the footage, but I've not edited it together yet because I'm not going to make any money from it. And I'm like, well, if I'm going to be editing videos, I need to make money, so I need to edit that together for all of our friends. I want to exercise 10 hours a week. I was supposed to do that starting back in December, but I have not, so I should probably do that. I have a bunch of poster frames leaning against my dresser in my bedroom that are supposed to go on my wall, and I just have not done it. I just have not hung them up, and I need to do that. In my mind, I'm always like, oh, well, you know, I need to do like 5 other things first, but no, I need to get these things off my floor. So what I'm going to say right now, I'm currently waiting for a poster to arrive in the mail. My dear friend, FNAFology, who is another FNAF YouTuber, got a poster for me of the FNAF 2 movie that was like an AMC exclusive, and I didn't go and see the movie at AMC, so I didn't get one. So she got me one of the posters, and she's mailing it to me. So when that arrives, I will put it in a frame, and then I will hang up all of my posters. That is my goal. 2 more left. One of them is to watch all the Lord of the Rings movies.
Yeah.
Because I've not seen Lord of the Rings. I've read all the books, but I've not seen Lord of the Rings, and I might be the only person on the planet to whom can say that.
That is a weird niche.
It's a really weird niche.
Well, that's okay. That's why you're working on it. That's why it's a goal.
Yes. So they're playing, like movie theaters are playing them for the 25th anniversary? Yeah, 25th anniversary this year. They're playing the trilogy in theaters. I think it's the extended editions. So I will be going, it's this weekend. So Friday I will be seeing Fellowship. Saturday I will be seeing Two Towers. Sunday I will be seeing Return of the King. They're all the extended versions. So yes, I will be getting this done this weekend. I already have the tickets. Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot of time in the movies. But to experience Lord of the Rings for the first time ever that I will be seeing them on the big screen, back to back to back, I think that is a pretty cool way of doing it.
That's not too shabby.
And then,
I never saw them in theaters.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people our age didn't, because the first one came out and we were like 5 or 6 years old.
Yeah.
Final one. There is. Did I say this? I think I said this on stream. Maybe it was just in a call. Um, there's a character in my videos. You know, my lore characters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll just come out and say it. I want to kill Clifford.
What?
I want to kill off Clifford.
All my royalties!
I was supposed to kill him off in the first video he appeared in, basically. And he's now stuck around for like 5 years. And I think I can do it. I just have this visual of Clifford burning
Bruh.
in like a pit, and like that's his retirement, and like the character dies. And it would mean that I don't need to hit you up at midnight, like on a random day, and be like, Eric, can you pull out your Brooklyn accent and like say these lines? I gotta put you in a video tomorrow. And you go, what? So it'll give you a chance to rest, and it'll give a satisfying character arc to Clifford, and I can get rid of the piece of cardboard that's been in my house for 5 years.
Yeah. That piece of cardboard does take up quite a bit of space.
Yes, it does. So I don't have any plans. I don't know. I just have this visual of him burning, like squirting gasoline on him or something and then burning him. So I don't know how it'll happen in the narrative, but I want to kill Clifford.
Well, obviously, he gets bop, 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 bop. I'm not gonna say it because maybe you would actually do it.
Okay. We'll talk off stream. Would you be willing to do like a not like a scream of agony and death, but like a very dramatic like this is where I die.
Agony and death, 100%.
This is the end of my story, but you must go on without me. This is where I perish. And then we go, Clifford, no! And then you catch fire.
Toto, the world lives on with you.
Okay, I'm glad that you're in agreement.
You know, I'm all about, hey, I kill my characters in D&D so much, I can't say anything.
Wait, that's true.
Nothing like a good fictional death to make you feel something.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, that's my 24, that's my card.
Okay, and so same questions. What do you think will be the easiest and hardest?
Well, easiest, I'll say finishing the card, because I've already done it.
Wow.
I can cross that off right this second. Genuinely, so mini golf is easy. I just need to like do it.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings is easy, and I'll be doing it soon. But I think I might be confusing easiness with when I'll do them, just because I already have the plans to do those. But I think like objectively, the easiest to do will be probably seeing 50 movies, because I'll just do that without even thinking about it.
Sure. Just kind of built in.
Yeah, it's just like it's built in. Because like, oh man, what if I break my leg on Saturday and can't see Lord of the Rings? Oh no. But no matter what happens, I'll be able to see 50 movies. Hardest will, very easy answer, it's losing weight. 199 pounds, very difficult.
Sure. I feel you. Let me tell you.
Yep. Most fulfilling would be next step in book, but that's also based on other people's actions, right? Like I need to find an agent that actually wants it. Right. After that would probably be losing weight, and after that would probably be the big video that I would release this year that even you don't know.
The Ribbit. Gotcha.
The Ribbit, yes.
The Biter.
The Biter. I'm so interested. I'll ask you when it's over in what you think it is.
You'll never know.
Actually, I'll ask you right now, and then we can censor my answer. Please tell me what you think it is.
I got no clue.
You gotta make something up then.
I don't know. It could be anything. It could even be your crossover video about Chris Chan's new lore inserting himself into Five Nights at Freddy's.
Ooh.
I think your channel would explode.
I believe I've said this publicly, but my April Fool's video on my Christian channel is going to be, I'm going to upload a FNAF video, and the goal is to get people to go, Gibby, you uploaded this to the wrong channel. But then toward the end, they realize that it is a Christian video, because the theory is going to be that CC, the character from FNAF, whose initials are CC and has a little yellow imaginary friend in a striped shirt, is Christian, who has a little yellow imaginary friend in a striped shirt. So that's my April Fool's video for the Christian channel.
Wow. Anyone who listens to this, they just get so much inside lore.
Yeah, all 7 people who watch this.
It's been more recently.
Mm-hmm. Oh, on a stream. Okay, so my 36-hour long video. There's an Easter egg. I believe I've told people. You know it. Only 3 people in the only 3 people in the world know what the Easter egg is. In my 36-hour long video, 4 if you count me. So, so Eric, you're in a very exclusive group of yourself, Candy Bunny, and JJ McCullough are the only 3 people who know what the Easter egg is.
Hey, good company. I'll take that.
But I did recently give a clue on a live stream I was doing. Someone asked me, they're like, hey, you know what happened is Pretty Derby came up on a stream. And so I was talking about Pretty Derby, and I basically told the story I've told on the podcast before about like me being introduced to it. And then I took a picture of my figures and I popped that up on stream. And then in the background was my Zelda wall. And so then I took a picture of that, and we were talking about the Zelda wall. And in the background was my Taylor Swift wall. And so I took a picture of the Taylor Swift wall and talking about that on stream. And one of the people who I stream with was like, oh, Gibby, like, I didn't know that you like Taylor Swift. And I'm like, oh, I talk about Taylor Swift all the time. And they were like, oh, like, you made a 36-hour long video about, like, poetry and stuff. I would have assumed that you would have put a Taylor Swift reference in there. And I was like, I put a lot of Taylor Swift references in there, actually. At one point, I had to list, like, a bunch of dates, and I chose, like, December 13th and July 9th, like April 29th. Like, I picked dates from, like, Taylor Swift's life, and no one noticed. But I'm like, actually, there's quite a big Taylor Swift reference in the video, because the Easter egg I hid in the 36 hours of the video is a Taylor Swift reference. So I've now given that hint in a live stream, so I might as well say it here.
Wow.
That the puzzle to solve is Taylor Swift related.
Hooray!
Hooray! I was going to say something else. Oh, I was going to tell you what the video is.
Oh, you don't... We can do that later.
Okay.
Okay. Well... Don't mind me. I'm just, doing nothing. And by nothing, I mean my epiglottis is messing up. So how do you feel overall about this year's bingo board? Easier than last year, harder, about the same?
Well, it's finished, so probably harder, like, objectively.
Well.
Because there's more. Oh, no, I guess that makes it easier. If there's more, it's easier to get bingo. So, yeah, easier. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Okay. All right. Do you have any final thoughts on it?
Just that it's going to be really cool when next year we record our episode of the podcast going over the bingo board.
Devon, yeah. Well, you know.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.